Welcome to a gentle morning coffee with me, Thomas Headon. Come with me on a journey as we relax and fall asleep. Lie down to forget our stress. Wind down and relax as we together get a gentle morning coffee. The clock has just slowly moved 2 minutes past 11 a.m. It's a rare, blue-skied, quiet, easy-paced morning here in London. You feel the gentle breeze of a cool, crisp wind blow onto your face, into your hair, as you stroll calmly in the midst of a beautiful, historically preserved Victorian street, with glimpses of sunlight appearing onto your skin through the gaps between buildings. In the glass of the shop fronts around you, you see a barber beaming with glee as he trims the hair of a regular customer. A young couple in a bookshop, both of which are waiting for the other to make the first move in conversation. An elderly man reading the newspaper in the same spot he has come to for years. And at the end of the street, in front of a sunlit sign that reads cafe and a bed of flowers beneath it, you see me. Coat on, hands in my pockets, a smile that since seeing you has grown across my whole face. And nothing but genuine excitement for our gentle morning coffee. Three small bells jingle as we enter through an oak door with a stained glass window that features a flower, leaving a beautiful, colourful shadow on the ground beneath us. The air is warm due to the sun shining bright through the shop front. There's an aroma of fresh coffee in the air, along with the smell of blueberry muffins, chocolate chip cookies, sourdough bread from the bakery next door, and this cafe speciality, homemade croissants. We're greeted with smiles from the very few customers around us. People who, similar to us, are here for peace and quiet, to indulge in a warm morning coffee, surrounded by their friends and strangers who can also appreciate the beauty of a rare, blue-skied yet home-like cozy spring morning here in London. On one side of the room sits a young man quietly typing away on his computer while he works his way through a steaming herbal tea. On the opposite side is a middle-aged couple, hopelessly in love, fulfilling their promise of a weekly coffee date in the same seats they met in some time ago. A young barista with a calming voice and familiar spirit gestures for us to sit anywhere we'd like. And of course, there would be no better choice for us than on the sofa, right next to the shop front window where we had walked through the old Victorian street towards, with the morning sun hitting our faces and the perfect spot for us to see those outside enjoying the beauty of this morning the same way we are. The cushions behind us are a perfect level of soft. We could almost stay here all day, fall asleep, make out, right here on the sofa. The barista wanders over to us quietly, a welcoming aura, ever so careful not to frighten us or disturb the sense of peace they can tell we're feeling. Writing on a small, brown paperback notepad, we're asked, "Something to start you two off?" We have to slightly squint as we look at each other. The morning glare is still shining a warm glow onto our faces. "I'll take a vanilla oat latte. In a mug, please," I say to the barista. You reply with, "Whatever you reply with." They smile, writing down what to us seems like a scribble, but is perfectly legible for them to begin pressing, brewing the coffee, steaming the milk, and pouring it into our cups. And in little to no time, our friendly barista does just exactly that. The cherrywood knee-height coffee table that features a white, frilled table runner that seems just like the one you remember at your grandparents' house from your childhood is gently graced with 2 saucers and cups of coffee, or whatever you ordered. Through the glow of the sun Steam ever so slightly builds and rises above the foam, a reassuring sign that our drinks are hot enough for us to stay here as long as we like, yet not too hot as to burn the roofs of our mouths. Or again, maybe it's not hot at all. I don't know what you ordered. You're meant to be asleep. We both go into mutual silence as the sound of glass clinking rings as we pick up our cups for the first time, leaning our bodies away from the soft, warm couch and closer to the coffee table as we take our first sips. There's a slow, gentle, eyes closed exhale from both of us. We're finally here. This is what we wanted. You pull the sleeves of your forest green November 2021 Thomas Headon tour hoodie over your hands. Your eyebrows raised upwards in response to my question. What's been going on? Things have been tough. There's been changes that you're not used to. Things that you don't know, nobody has to know, and make you wonder, how do I know? Before you begin, you take a sip out of your warm, tea-stained cup and lean back into the couch as the sun hits your face. In a softly spoken, conversational manner, you explain to me, I loved a boy. He hated me. We barely speak. He doesn't see like I do. Strangely, I pull my phone from my back pocket of my jeans, open the Notes app, and begin tapping away. It feels odd, especially after how open you had been. But you know me like nobody else, and you let it slide. In this setting, the spring sun laid across our faces, a warming drink to battle the crisp morning chill, and a sofa as comfortable as a bed. We never want to leave. Our conversation flows so naturally. We share laughs, gossip, emotional stories. We're in our own world, whilst sharing it with everybody else. It's the best of both. Chill it out. Take it slow. And in another time, rock out the show. As we take the last sip from our cups, there's a shuffle as we gather our things. You check your tote bag. I tap my pockets. You retie your shoelaces, and I put on my coat. Ready to go? I ask. Although we're ready, we both don't want our morning catch-up to end. The sun is still out. The air smells of fresh bread, roasted coffee, and newly planted flowers. With a confused look on your face and a finger pointed towards our friendly barista, you ask, "Have we paid?" "I got it earlier," I reply. You tilt your head and smile, knowing fully well I definitely haven't. And the moment we leave, we are now criminals, and together, partners in crime. The 3 bells above the door jingle. We give a final thank you to our once welcoming barista and walk much faster out the door than we did on the way in. The old London side street has gotten a little busier than before, but it's a perfect buzz to end our morning coffee just before the lunch rush kicks in. Our coats meet and arms around each other. We're speaking over one another as we say, "Let's do this more often." The world around you is just as perfect leaving as it was coming in. Children walking with their parents. The sun occasionally blocked by a passing red bus. The sound of police sirens coming after us. The chime of a bike bell and the breeze brushing onto your face, past your shoulders. And just like that, our gentle morning coffee comes to an end. Listen to the sounds of the wind as you make your way through the sun-kissed London streets.